So I think let us start there, you'll find us. So can can you be in position to share what you sent so that we go through it?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay.
I can.
Okay.
Let me share screen. Teacher, you're seeing my screen? Let me click here. Hey, which one? This one is the question. Yes, teacher, these are the questions.
Scroll
Yes.
down. Okay, this one is here.
Yes.
Now this one here is very simple. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So we said what is the sine of 2 theta
Sine of
or
2
sine
theta
of 2x?
or sine of 2x is equal to 2 cos theta, then sine theta. Yes.
So if we compared it with that the first with number 1, okay?
Yes.
Isn't it in the same form?
Yes, teacher, it is in the same form.
So what would that one be equal to?
It would be, this one is 2 cos theta, then sine theta, then it would be 2 cos 17 degrees sine 17 degrees. We shall get 2 cos 17 degrees sine 17. We are getting 0.5. 0.5. 0.5.
What is needed there is to summarize it to, okay, like express it as a single term. Okay, because we said sine of 2x is equal to 2. So for this case, let us begin with the sine. Okay. It is 2 sine x cos x. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Now if we have 2 sine 17 cos 17, what will it be when you express it in a term which is similar to sine 2x, so that it is a single term?
We are obtaining 0 point.
Not in 0 point.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let me share.
Okay, teacher.
Let me share first. Welcome, Kellen. We are still in the trigonometry. Much as here we are slightly above you, but still it is better you attend. So we said sine of 2x is equal to 2 sine x cos x. Now we are given 2 sine 17 cos 17. So what will it be if we express it in terms of sine of 2 times? So that is what we need here. Joel has gone off. Yes, Karen?
The x is 17, not so?
Yes.
Is x 17?
Yes,
Sine
please.
2 times 17.
And that would be around 34.
Yes.
Okay. So let us slightly wait for him because he seemed not to get this section well. And his network seems to be bad this evening. Yes, Joel. When we express 2 sine 17 cos 17, our x would be 17. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, so we come and replace it in sine 2x.
Yes.
That would give a sine of 17. And that is the
It's okay kora wanoreva ngwapo na ukunka. Ahai. Yeah. Staferera kugaritsemu.
So which formula of these are we going to use? Okay, I think I'd muted myself. We are solving this equation to find the values of theta. But remember, these are our double angle formula. The word of tan might not apply here. So which among these I'm going to use this equation?
Teacher, we are going to use the one of 2 cos squared minus 1, yes.
2 cos squared minus 1. So this will be 2 cos squared theta minus 1.
Plus cos theta. I guess. Yeah.
The arrangement is the one that changes sine 2x equaling to 2 cos x sine x, and then when somebody begins with sine, I think should. on start. First do what? First be on here. Eh? Have you clicked on it?
Sure. For me, I'm seeing teachers.
So we had begun solving, only that my network went off. Plus cos theta plus 1 is equal to 0. And then we substituted for 2 cos squared theta minus 1 plus cos theta plus 1 and is equal to 0.
0.
So what do we do next?
Correct like terms.
Correct like terms.
Yes.
So 2 cos squared theta plus cos theta minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0.
Yes.
What next?
Then we sort of.
Then we
remove
this one.
The one
This
will
one
be
is
eliminated.
0.
Yes, that is
So
already 0. Now we factorize out. We factorize out the commonest.
Yes. And what is the common?
Cos theta is the commonest.
Cos theta is the commonest. So here we shall remain with 2.
2 cos theta plus 1, which is equal to 0. Yes. So now we equate the corresponding coefficients.
Cos theta is equal to 0.
Then cos inverse of 0 is 90 degrees.
Sure.
Cos inverse of 0. Yes. Cos inverse of 0, that is 90 degrees.
90 degrees.
Yes. Yes.
So it is positive in the first. So which is 90, and the third 180 plus 90,
which is 180 plus 90, that is 360.
No.
270.
270.
90 plus, that is 270
degrees. Then we go for the second bracket. 2 cos theta plus 1 is equal to 0.
Yes.
So 2 cos theta is equal to negative 1.
Yes.
So cos theta is equal to negative what?
Negative a half. Yes.
So what is the bit of the negative?
Okay, we know that cos can't be affected by a negative. Is it, teacher?
Yes, yes. But there is a function it does.
Teacher, what is that?
It tells us where cos is negative in the 4 quadrants.
Yes.
So where is cos negative?
In the second quadrant.
And which
In
one
the
else?
second, in the second and the third.
And the third.
Yes.
What is cos inverse of a half?
120. Cos inverse of a half.
Cos inverse of a half.
60 degrees.
60. So here we shall not need this angle because their cos is what? Is positive. So we shall get an angle in the second quadrant, which is 180 minus 60. And angle in the third quadrant, which is 180 plus 60.
Theta which is equal to 60, theta which is equal to 60, 180 plus 60, theta would be 180 minus 60, 120.
120.
Yeah. And is it, and 240.
Then after we combine all these three, all the answers here, okay?
Yeah. Yes.
In their order. So we begin with 90
degrees
to 120.
120.
Yes.
Then 240. 240. And then 360.
270.
270, yes.
Yes.
270 was somewhere. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So I think you're going to use the same knowledge we used it on the other side 2 sin 17 cos 17 to complete that activity there. Okay.
Teacher, I was requesting you to repeat it for me.
The other one, the first one.
Yes, the first one.
So we have that sine of 2x is equal to sine x cos of
x.
So whether it is cos first or sine first, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yes. So we are given 2 sine 17 cos 17.
Yes.
So this one is equal to what? So when we compare this and this, they are similar. Okay.
Yes.
Mathematics, we say they are similar.
Yes.
Now, since they are similar, they are given by sine 2x is equal to 2 sine x cos x.
Yes.
Then here we have 2 sine x cos sine 17 cos 17.
Yes.
Okay. So this one we shall also have it in terms of sine of 2 times the angle times the what? The 17. It is like we are factorizing. So we end up with sine of 30.
Of 30.
Maybe you can share and then we go through them.
Okay, teacher. Share. Share. Come here. Calculations of double prime. Yes, there.
Okay, so when we go to number 2, what did we say tan of 2a is equal to?
Tan of 2a is equal to tan a plus a over 1 plus over 1 minus tan a, then tan a.
Okay, which which literally gives us 2 tan A over 1 minus tan A squared. Okay? So if we compared this with the double angle formula for tan, so what would be the tan that gives us this? What would it be?
The tan which gives us this.
Yes.
To be 30 degrees. Tan squared 30. Yeah, teacher, it would be tan 30 plus 30 degrees, yes.
Plus
60, yes.
It would be 2, it would be tan 2 times the angle, which angle in this case is 30. So that would give us tan of 60 degrees.
Yes.
Yes. Then if we go to the third one, it is 2. The third, number 3.
Yes, teacher, this one.
It is 2 cos squared 42 minus 1.
Yes.
What is it in as a single function?
It would be 2 cos 42. 2 cos squared 42.
It is not squared.
No, it is not squared. Cos it would have been 42 times 2, which is cos 8. Is it cos 84?
Yes.
Cos 84, which is giving us 2 cos.
No, you just leave it at that.
Okay.
As just cos of 40 what? Of 84.
Of 84.
Yes. Yes. Then number 4?
Number 4, it would have been, but this one is sine, which is sine. Is it sine theta?
I think so.
It is sine theta. Then number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5, it would have been sine. It's sine. Sine 22. Sine 2 times 22. Sine 45.
Sine, not sine. It is not
yes,
sine.
It is cos.
Yes.
Cos 45, yes. Cos 45, yes.
Okay. I think now we have mastered the way of doing them.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Alvin, you are late. Good afternoon, good evening. Alvin. Okay, so let me put another number that we can solve together, or that someone can help us to solve.
Teacher, how about when you're going to make cos inverse, and then you have, when we usually want to make cos inverse, we usually have like cos theta equal to 0, cos theta equal to 0. Now then we make cos inverse. Then how about when we have cos squared? Cos squared theta is equal to 0. Then how do you deal with that?
Equal to 0. Now let us leave the 0. Does 0 have a square root?
No.
Equaling to, for example, 1.
Yes, teacher.
We take a square root.
On both sides.
Then cos theta is plus or
minus.
yes. And then here you first pick cos theta equaling to plus root 1. Then you take the inverse, you find the angles.
Yes.
Then after you also take cos theta equaling to negative root 1. So you also take the cos inverse and what? And still list the angles.
Okay, teacher.
Yes. But this one works only if cos squared theta is equal to a constant. Yes, but if it is cos squared theta, then plus something else which is not a constant is equal to something, then there it doesn't work. Okay. Yes, Karen, we get two answers for when we take a square root, because for example, if we get negative 2 times 2 times negative 2, this gives us 4, isn't it?
Yes.
Still,
Yes.
when we get 2 times 2, this one gives us a what? A 4. Okay. Yes. Let me put for you some number here. You'll be calculating it. Cos 2 theta is equal to sine theta. So be calculating that as I come back.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Cos.
Remember, the teacher said something.
What?
What does it mean? Go ahead, like that.
I think he has gone somewhere.
Yes. Are we calculating?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So 2 cos 2 theta is equal to cos 2 theta is equal to sine theta. Have we finished or about to finish? Okay, Karen, we shall go through it later. We need to first cover the other first parts. Joel, have you finished? And Alvin? You people are taking long. Let us do it together, then I will give you yours to practice. So here since this is in sine, we are going to substitute the one that contains sine, which is 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. So we bring this and substitute it here. So it will be 1 minus 2 sine squared theta is equal to sine theta. So we bring all of them to one side so we can transfer all of them to the right hand side. So we shall have 2 sine squared theta plus sine theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now we are going to get factors of -2 that we multiply. So 2 numbers we multiply to give us -2. When we add them, they give us a 1. What would be those numbers? Two numbers that we multiply to give us -2, and when we add them, they give us a 1. What are those numbers?
-2 and +1.
-2 and +1. Let us see. -2 times 1 is equal to -2. That is right. -2 plus 1 still gives us -1. Not correct. So which one of those is, now that we have tried out this and it is not okay, so which one should be positive and which one should be negative?
Vice versa.
Vice versa. Okay, thank you. So 2 sine squared. So where there is this sine x, we are going to substitute with the 2
Yes.
and -1. So it is going to be plus 2 sine x minus sine x minus 1 is equal to 0. What do we do next? In the procedures of solving a quadratic equation,
Connecting like terms together. Factories.
here we are going to put them in groups. This one in a group in pairs, so that it becomes 2 sine squared theta plus 2 sine theta. So that is one group. Then we minus sine theta plus 1, and that will be equal to 0. Are we together there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what will be the common factor in the first bracket?
To say theta.
2 sine theta. So we have 2 sine theta into what remains here is sine theta plus 1. Then minus 1 into sine theta plus 1. We set this to 0. Then we can set 2 sine theta minus 1. This and that multiplied by sine theta plus 1 is equal to 0. Is that okay? Then here we say either first bracket is equal to 0, two sine theta minus 1 is equal to 0. So meaning sine theta is a half. So we take the sine inverse, so theta will be equal to sine inverse over half. What is sine inverse over half? Sine inverse over half. Okay, 30 from Karen. -30°. So sine was positive, so we get another angle in the second quadrant, which is 180 minus 30. So our angles here will be 30 and 150. Then we go to the other bracket, sine theta plus 1 is equal to 0. So sine theta plus 1 is equal to 0. The sine theta is equal to -1. Then we take the sine inverse of 1. So I told you the negative is to tell us where the angles lie in our quadrants. Okay? So what is sine inverse of 1?
$90.
90.
Yes.
Okay. So that 90 is in the first quadrant. So it is not required. Where is theta negative? Where is theta negative?
In the third and the fourth.
Third and fourth.
Yes.
Unfortunately, all of them are going to give us the same answer. So it is, so in the third, we are going to get 180 plus 90. And this gives us 270.
270.
And in the fourth, we shall get 360 minus
90. We are getting
still
270.
gives us to what?
217.
Then later we say our solution to our problem is 30.
90.
90 is not among, because 90 is not,
It is a
in the
negative.
first quadrant. Okay, it is in the first quadrant, and in the first quadrant sign is what? Is positive.
It's positive.
But here
Yes.
we have a sign which is a negative.
Negative, yes.
Then 150 and then 270.
270. Teacher, can't now here we are seeing okay, we are existing two terms. Can't you write two then you bracket them to 70, showing that those are two angles?
There are two angles, but all of them at the same point. Yes. So I guess all of us have backups. 1.
Okay.
Do we? Yes, so those who have backhouse, let me show you what we are going to do.
Undo. Robert. Read this.
So this exercise 17 is supposed to be oral. That is what we are going through. Yes. Even this 17C number 1 is supposed to be oral. Okay. Yes. So our duty, we have done number 7 and number 8. Okay.
Teacher, how about number 15? It was also difficult.
You figure it out.
Teacher,
what is caught? What is caught? Caught is the cos.
Caught?
Yes.
Isn't it 1/10?
Yes. But here it is better for you to have it in terms of cos 2 theta, cos 2 theta divided by sine 2 theta. Then you introduce the LCM and calculate. Okay. So you do from number 7. No, from number 9.
Yes.
But haven't we done number 9? Yes, we have done number
We
9.
have
So
done-
do not begin from 10 and go up to number 30. That is your assignment for the whole week. And in our next lesson, you are going to present your work.
The whole week.
You can even finish it in one day. Apart from who? Apart from my friend who has not fully studied trigonometry. Okay?
Who's that?
Karen.
Okay, but sir, like how long those things supposed? I'm sorry, from 22 up to 30.
So you try out those numbers, you calculate when you leave them. If you fail the first time, you do it the second time, the third time. And if
Sorry,
you
okay,
fail
okay.
on the page. The page, I think the page is 350. 350.
350.
Yes,
130.
350.
From number 10 up to 29.
Up to 30.
Yeah, up to 30. Oh, okay.
Yes. So I think I'm going to send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Actually, if you don't have the back house, I'm going to send it in the group and then you download it.
Okay, I will appreciate.
How about the teacher,
About? Yes.
How about the discussion? The discussion. The discussion.
About this work.
Yes.
First do the work.
Okay.
Individually, then we shall discuss later. Karen, you are not in the group. Sure.
No.
Then how did you get the link to the
No,
lesson?
it's like it's the same group way. What's the name? This number group
There's
you have been
no-
receiving link.
Yes?
There's no other group in the website.
No, I'm going to, on the WhatsApp group, I'm going to send it on the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, thank you for today. We meet again. So on Friday,
Yes.
I think they are releasing exams of senior 6. We need to have our lessons added because to some extent I am the one in charge of receiving those results at our school. So can we have our lesson on Friday at early in the morning, around 8, 9?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, between 8 and 9, which one should we go with?
Teacher, any.
And 10.
Teacher, even 8.
Karen, you like sleeping? Okay, we meet.
Okay, teacher.